So Friday the 13th, Tuesday has passed, and what a day it has been, especially for those who live in the National Capital Region, the National Capital Delhi as well. Needless to say, the traffic snarls that they witnessed today again after last week's protest by the farmers in Noida area is something that they would remain for a long period of time. But this time around, as the day had started, and as Oneindia was bringing the latest news to you from all across the northern part of the country, where the protests were marked as of now, people and farmers trying to enter Delhi, and the police bandobast trying to stop them. That was something that was known from earlier, and the police presence, the kind of barricading that was done, was something that prevented the farmers from entering. This particular story, this particular piece tells you about what all transpired today. In case you missed the highlights throughout the day, we tell you how the day progressed. Tuesday is something that is known to be a day of Bajrang Bali, Hanumanji, but all the might this time around was shown from the farmer side, and equal might was shown from the police personnel who actually were manning the three crucial entry points to Delhi: the Singhu border, which is touching the state of Punjab and Haryana. From there, the farmers were supposed to come in. The Tikri border, again borders with Delhi and Haryana, and the Ghazipur border, which borders Uttar Pradesh and Delhi. These three were the crucial entry points where elaborate security arrangements were being done, be it the barbed fences, be it the spikes on the road, the police barriers, cement barricading, everything was in place. Yet, Sanghu border in Punjab became the flashpoint. Today we saw visuals of tear gas being fired at the protesting farmers to scatter them around. Needless to say, the way the protests happened in Sanghu border, and not far away from there in Chandigarh, though, the meeting between the farming bodies and the government representatives could not bear much fruit, could not come to a conclusion, and hence this morning the action started. Traffic jam is what everybody felt, everybody became a part of, had to spend a lot of time on the road itself. Those living in Delhi and adjoining NCR regions had to bear the traffic snarl because of the fact that traffic was not standstill, but the roads, which are normally 2 lanes or 3 lanes, only 1 lane was kept open, and the heavy vehicles were stopped at the entry points, but the normal traffic was allowed to flow, but with a lot of restrictions, and hence the office-going traffic. The problem happens when these strikes and protests happen on a weekday. So more or less in bigger cities like Delhi or Mumbai, you would see that even if it's a weekend, there is still traffic, but not as much as you would witness on the weekdays. So today being Tuesday, witnessed that kind of scenario. A lot of political activity happening around these protests. The opposition, Asaduddin Owaisi, all of them coming out saying the way the government is handling the farmers is wrong. They should not, meet them with lathis or tear gas shells. Rather, talks should be conducted. So the government also came up with a reply that what is the need to come to Delhi for talks? Let the government come to you at your doorsteps, be it in Uttar Pradesh, be it in Punjab, be it in Haryana, and then let's talk amicably and resolve the matter. But the demands as of now about the MSP, about the land compensation, about the freedom of the jailed supporters, the jailed protesters, is also something that these protesting farmers have been demanding. And notwithstanding the blockade, we saw a few of the farmers trying to take their tractors beyond or circumventing the barricading and trying to break the law, if I may add it here, in order to make their voices heard, in order to be captured on the cameras. The host of media fraternity covering these protests today, both in the national capital and in the adjoining areas, as far as in Punjab. Also, Sanghu border, as I mentioned, became the flashpoint. As far as the Ghazipur border is concerned, our reporters Ansh Pandey and Furqan were there early morning. They sent us visuals which primarily showed us restricted traffic movement, and no particular farmers protest happened at the Ghazipur border. Ghazipur border, once again, those who live here, is in the eastern part of Delhi and borders Uttar Pradesh. Quite a synonymous name for protests as far as the 2021 farmer protests are concerned. Ghazipur border. Tigri border, once again, entry point from Haryana, witnessed similar scenes, but not much of protest sites there. Heavy police presence at the border. And last but not the least, Singhu border majorly remained peaceful, but the nearby businesses there, those who have their shops in and around that area, had to face a harrowing time. First, the footfall of the customers went down because the borders were sealed, and secondly, the shops also had to be closed in a preventive manner, and hence they complained that their businesses have been affected. So this is how it has been so far. Tuesday it is. The farmers have called it a ceasefire, but only for today, Tuesday. They say that on Wednesday, which is 14th of February, a day of love, Valentine's Day, but whether it will be a love loss between the farmer and the government, that we'll have to wait and watch and see what transpires early morning on Wednesday. But as of now, the roads have fallen silent once again. Those who are protesting have put and camped wherever they are on the border areas. We will have to wait and watch. One India will bring you all the details. Oneindia.com also is giving you minute-by-minute update on its website. Do watch that page as well. And One India on YouTube is there with you in this developing story. And we bring you all the updates from these border areas of the national capital.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.